here.
Okay, now we're live.
Oh boy. Here we go. Gotta put on my winning face. And I'm actually gonna ask that we all kind of glom around this table. Since there aren't so many of us. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Woo. So I want to start off this class, workshop, whatever, just by a little exercise. So we all have, hopefully, our sheet of paper. We also all have tons of awesome instruments at our disposal. Pick a weapon and go ahead and answer that first question at the top in any way you feel you can, or should, or want to. And just for the future of this, don't put your names on your things. Feel free to, delve into yourself at any level. I don't care. But let's keep it anonymous. And at the end, I don't know if that changes what you would put on there. But hopefully it doesn't too much because you're anonymous, right? So go ahead and write whatever you're thinking. Draw whatever you want. And, I should participate. So.
Why is he recording?
I don't know. I think it's just like to show that we do things. I don't know.
You're gonna end up on YouTube.
I'm a bit scared. I wasn't prepared for being on film today.
Are you afraid of your turn?
No, we're just gonna start off with the top section. Yeah, we're gonna get into the rest of it. How we all feel about what we got so far. Yeah. All right. So I just want to start off. This kind of workshop is, I don't know, I call it SSSpress Yourself because I like the idea that we're kind of all in here in school for different reasons. But at the end of the day, what do we do with ourselves? We're in a world and all we got is this little thing here, body, and how do we interact with it, right? So there's a lot of different ways that we do this daily. A lot of them are very subtle, a lot of them are very basic conversation, moving, stuff like that, right? Talking. But then there's a lot of things that we don't do because sometimes we've been taught to be afraid of these things. So I like to look at art. I think art is the best way of expressing yourself. So I'm also in the arts, so I might be a little bit biased, but I think that this is the way to do it. And even if it isn't, I believe that all of us should have the muscles to do this so that we can stretch them when we need to. Because I feel like there's always a time we probably need to. So does anybody feel like especially proud of something they wrote or drew in their first little box there? No? All right. That's okay. I didn't raise my hand either. So I feel this kind of tentativeness, this hesitation maybe. Hello.
Hi.
Just sign in with the workshop thing right there. And I grab one of these guys. So yeah, there's a little bit of hesitation here. Does anybody want to maybe say why they're hesitant?
I'll just go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wrote, I'm a student, activist, builder, native, indigenous, Wakan, which means sacred, in my husband's language. Mashika tells the devil in the country.
Awesome. Yeah. And then you have a little
I doodle.
doodle. Yeah. So that's awesome. I think that's a very valid answer, right? I think what a lot of what scares us is expressing yourself it's vulnerable, right? There's a little bit of I have to show myself to the world. And that can be scary. I'm scared of that all the time. That's why I wear clothes, right? So I think there's this hesitation in most of us to kind of hide the things that we do behind kind of layers of just what we learn to express ourselves in with society. So I think those things are fine and they have a place. But I think there's also a place to throw those boundaries away and engage in artistic expression. So that's what I want to talk about. The first thing I want to talk about is why are we afraid of art? So does anybody have an answer for themselves? Why are we afraid of art? Okay, there you go. That's kind of a common answer, and that's kind of what I was expecting. How about anybody else, though?
Intimidation.
Intimidation. Yeah, definitely. It's I think the same principle too. Any others?
Like not trying to express your feelings
Mhm.
to others.
Yeah.
Or, so like what? I don't know, maybe being scared of others like judging you based on art.
Definitely, and that's kind of going back to what I was talking about, that vulnerability. When you're putting yourself out there, it's scary because people might think bad things about you or say, oh no, that's bad art or something like that. So I think all of those points kind of combine into one, which is that there's this kind of stigma around art, that art is an intellectual practice, that art is maybe full of rules or techniques that you're not aware of. And that's scary because it kind of feels like an exclusive community. Get you you guys some papers, and if you could sign into the workshop. So I want to, I knew there was going to be 20 of us.
Sorry,
Sign in, no problem. Artists are always late. I am always late, so I try to feel better. All right, so where was I? So we're scared of art because it feels kind of elitist. It feels kind of like there's all these things that we don't know. We might not be the best at expressing ourselves this way, and that scares us away from it. So I kind of want to drop these boundaries. I think that saying that art is all these things can be especially blocking for us. And for expressing ourselves, blocking is not good, right? Any blockades in our expression are going to lead to sadness or badness in our art. So I want to urge you all to kind of get rid of all these assumptions that art is a specific style, or that poetry, something like poetry, it has to be in these forms or look a specific way, because none of that is true. That's just what people say to make themselves feel better for earning their degree, right? So we're going to try to eliminate all those boundaries, all right? So the next thing I want to talk about is ability. Who feels, by show of hands, who feels like they are good at writing? Got 2, 3, 4. I'll put myself in there. I'm a writing major, so I probably should. How about drawing? Okay, awesome. You raise your hand for both, and that's good. All right, so how about specifically poetry? Awesome, we got a triple threat over here. Awesome, so yeah, I think kind of what you notice is different hands start to raise for different things, right? How about dancing? Yeah? All right. How about music, singing?
In the shower.
Yeah, in the shower, that's singing. That's how I do it, singing in the shower and in the car. So yeah, we all kind of feel different about different things. Obviously, there's gonna be things that we're strong at, other things that we're not so strong at, and that's natural. Dispel the illusion that we have to kind of force ourselves into one category. Because I'm a writer, and for the longest time, I've had this assumption that I couldn't draw. I've been in a bunch of art classes, and I'm always around people that are amazing, and so it's kind of makes me feel bad when I watch all these like speed painters on YouTube. I'm like, oh my gosh, how did they do that? That's impossible, right? I think that that's something I've put on myself, a limitation. I did a class last semester where I was forced to do an artistic project, and it came out awesome. I was really proud of it. And it wasn't like the Mona Lisa, but it was something that I could be happy about. And I think that's the most important thing, right? Is that we're expressing what we want to express onto the paper or whatever, the world. So we're gonna go over kind of each of these little categories that I have. So drawing, story, poetry. I want to start with drawing because I think that that's a really easy, readily available way to express yourself. And I don't feel like a lot of us do it. We kind of stopped doing it when we were toddlers and we were like scribbling all over pages, right? And then somebody was like, that's not good. That is a scribble. And you're like, oh, I feel terrible, right? So I just want us to draw person close to you. Somebody, anybody close to you, could be an animal, whatever. Try to draw them, all right? I'll give you a couple minutes. And you're welcome to grab any of these colors. There's so many things over here. All right. I'm gonna have you finish up as quick as you can. All right. So, you can keep on going. I'm going to talk a little bit. So, I'm going to kind of have a share of what we drew from far away so that nobody can pick on us too much. So I drew my friend Christian. He's crazy. He's got crazy hair, and he does flips and stuff. So, I made him doing something like that. Yeah. All right. You're up.
Wow. Okay. This is my mom. That's not how she looks. Real person, and she's strong.
Awesome.
I drew my little brother. He just texted me some stuff about Hillary Clinton and stuff. And yeah, I just felt like I could draw his eyebrows really well. Really appreciate
My sister, as this morning, she just asked me for that best thing ever. And yeah, she was a couple of them. I drew her.
Awesome.
So I just drew like two little turtles. Two turtles.
Awesome.
Yeah, those are nice. Move them around and they start to turn back on.
I didn't finish, but I drew my mom, and then my husband, and then my dog.
Awesome.
You can draw.
I know. Well, my mom's like an inspiration to me. Like she's always there for me. So I do her like a lot more better. And then my husband, he's just new to me. So that's always a mistake. And my dog is new. And my dog is new to me too. But she's close to me. She's there when I'm crying and I'm pissed.
Awesome.
I drew my dog. Looks more like a fox.
Well, there's some other cool stuff too. Some awesome weird symbols and stuff. That's cool.
I do my daughters.
Awesome.
Same. I drew my youngest daughter because she's very much like me, and it gets on my nerves because I can't get mad at her because she's like me, and I need a chance to draw her.
Awesome. Well, yeah. I mean, we didn't have a lot of time, but yeah, I think you all did awesome. You all drew people, and you all kind of had this sense for who they were, and kind of tried to show that in your drawing. So that's awesome. Already, that's us starting to show things that we experience in the world and condensing them into whatever we can do on the page. So for the next one, I want us to try story. Story, I think, is integral to being a human being. I'm a writer, so I am biased again. But I mean, we tell stories to each other daily, right? This is kind of how we operate through our lives. We go to see movies, we read things on the internet, and a lot of times they're formulated in stories. So I want us to just write maybe like a short paragraph about something that's happened to you today, or maybe the person that you drew, just anything that comes to mind in the story, all right? Yeah. Talk about your commute.
Homework happens.
Yeah. All right. Let's wrap it up. Okay, so again, I'm just gonna go around and share. If you don't want to share, maybe it's a personal story, whatever. That's fine. Just let us know. But I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but my story is just about how this week is going to be a mess, and I'm not gonna sleep, and it's probably going to destroy me. And I ended it with find out next time on Oh God, Just Kill Me Please. All right, so who's next?
Not me again.
Not you.
I don't know. I'm busy too in between. I forgot, and my boyfriend's anniversary, so that's like one of the things that's a resulting factor of being so busy that you forget about it.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Because my anniversary is the same as yours.
Yeah, you should remind me. It was bad.
That's funny you say that because I lost my keys and my wallet this weekend.
Yeah.
I found them, but yeah. My story is about the myth of Sisyphus, except I am Sisyphus, who is a demigod that is punished in Greek mythology, and he's punished by having to push a rock up a hill every day, but then at the end of every day it has to fall, and he has to push it back up the next day. So that is how I related my to-do list. It just keeps getting longer every day.
Awesome.
Speaking about how it's being so busy,
Uh-huh.
that's what I talked about. So, I had to come to this workshop that I was like really having time, and I work at 11 today. So I'm hoping I make it on time.
Yeah.
So I just worry about my schedule, how I have nutrition class today and excited for it. Or in the place on this stone, like I was going down to the library, I told him like just take me to the aquarium, his satchels for my birthday.
I woke up late today. My husband woke up late too. So we were both rushing to the door. I threw the dog outside. We got let her in. And Amy reminded me of my anniversary today.
Yay.
Well, happy anniversary, you guys.
Yeah, birthdays and all the cool things.
It's not good when you forget it, though.
Yeah.
There's an issue.
Less time.
Well, my mornings start off with yours late. Hop into the shower late, and then there was a flat tire, so there was a tire, and the bus was late, so I was late. And I wanted to get Starbucks before I come here. So,
I apologize. I probably needed a Starbucks too.
I just wrote about just how I'm feeling right now. I'm just trying to weigh out, like if I should go to school full time or if I should work full time.
faster, but I told Al, I look at Allie scared for the mess, but
Don't do it.
I don't think I could, but just what I'm doing, right?
All right.
Okay, so late, as you saw from the door. But one thing was kind of funny. So I was dropping my daughter at school, and her little classmate, she's 3, and it's so amazing how they can hold a conversation and sound like adults, and just like, you don't talk like that. They just like, how are you? I'm good. And then I was just like, huh. You don't talk like that, adults. And I kept thinking to myself, oh, like she sounded so intelligent. Like, wow. Some of that kind of, little people. So, little cats and opened the door for her and gave her a big old hug and just like, oh, cool.
That's awesome. All right. So we're gonna move on to our little final entry here, poetry. So poetry, I found kind of like drawing. People are really scared of it, or they aren't scared of it. So I don't know. Maybe some of you are scared of it. I urge you just write whatever you want. Just kind of try to make it what you believe poetry is, right? Poetry is very loose. Nobody knows really how to define poetry. But whatever you write, I'm sure it's poetry. All right? So let's write some more poetry this time. Think about anything. It could be about the story you wrote, or a moment in your life, a person, who you think you are. And not like that. That's all right.
It's okay, Stephen. Turn the clock back there. You can do it.
That's like when we all got more people, it just changed. Also, that didn't move around. All right. So we're gonna wrap that one up. Poetry's a little bit shorter. Maybe some of you want to share it. I'm gonna share mine. I feel like it's a poem. All right. Two spinning rocks and a fire and falling forever in circles. I'm getting a bit dizzy, don't like getting out of bed, but keep writing about rocks. There we go. Poems.
Not bad. Love people unconditionally, no matter how much time passes by. Love positivity and surrounding yourself with positive vibes. Be strong, be intelligent, be loved.
I think I wrote a haiku, but I don't really know.
All right.
Student notebooks have so much knowledge here for us. Shall we leave knowledge?
All right. What do you get?
I don't know what I wrote. I don't even know if it's It was a who am I, and when I meet him, a little bit of who I am. Or does it know a little bit of me, I can just, I don't know.
Awesome. No, I thought it was great.
I literally wrote like a sentence and I just put I like I don't know what they were speeches and I hope to get this.
Awesome. Yeah.
Student, TikTok. Work, TikTok. Family, TikTok. Boyfriend, TikTok. 9 p.m. Ready.
Awesome. Yeah. I think we all feel that one.
Mine is sleepless nights, fevers scatter everywhere. Pause, breathe. Mindless thoughts. Oh no, 3 weeks left.
Definitely a common theme. I'm digging it. Right. Yeah.
I'm not gonna share mine.
All right. That's good. I believe it's awesome.
I don't know, what did it say? Tired, exhausted, sleepy, busy, mother, student, employee, leader, role model, lover. How many things can one person be, as many as she pleases? The list goes on, and so do you.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I think you all did great. So, I think already, maybe you still feel unsure of yourself. That's fine. We all generally feel a little bit unsure of ourselves. But I think by this, we can already start to see that clearly none of us is unable to do any of these things. And obviously, with practice and just delivering like some of these, or giving some of these things more time in our lives, I think we can start to make them even better for ourselves, even more expressive, even more maybe I guess truthful. Finding the right words or lines to express yourself, right? I wanted to kind of finish up a little bit of this discussion with the idea of our voices. I think that we have a lot of opportunities in our lives to communicate with the world, and a lot of times the world is not listening, right? If you look at film or music or writing, a lot of the times, I don't know about you, it doesn't reflect my voice, right? How about, let's see, raise of hands, but it's not the right thing. Show of hands, there we go. How many of you actually feel represented in the media every day? All right, so.
Do you really want to have this conversation?
No, yeah, no, I think this is a valid conversation.
We have enough time.
I mean, I'm giving a workshop to all of you are women, and I'm the man. So like, I already feel insecure about that. But I mean, you all have voices, and we should all be hearing these voices, right? That's why we're going to school, partly, is so that people will take us seriously. But we shouldn't have to do that to have our voices expressed, right? So I think that by learning how to express yourself, either in art or in your daily life or in your own major, maybe your business major or science major, mathematics, whatever. There's so many different worlds inside of this world, right? And we need to learn how to break through and make our voice heard. Because if you're not having your voice heard, it's probably because somebody's talking over you, right? So, that you are all capable. You've already shown that you're capable of creating any kind of art, right? That you want. Any kind of voice expression that you have, you can do that. So please do that with your lives, right? You have the chance, so please take it and make the world listen to you, no matter whether it wants to or not. Force it to listen to you, because we're only here for a very short time, and there's a lot of people, and we want to stick out, all right? Or at least have a community, so that you can feel a little bit less alone. I'm sorry, that was very depressing. All right, we have about 10 to 20 minutes. We have on our computers, we do like a little workshop evals. So make a little time for that. But I wanted to just finish out by taking the back of your paper, or maybe taking one of the things you've already started. And for the rest of this time, let's just enjoy free write, free think, free poetry, whatever you can. All right? And have fun. And then if you would like to, I won't force you to turn them into me at the end, but if you would like to, give me some of these papers, because I want to see what you write. And yeah, do you know how to get to the evals? It should just be
There's a link,
on the
right?
website. Yeah, I mean, sorry, yeah, on the desktop. So just sign in. It should be right. The link on the so can you see this? I feel like it cuts it off. But anyway, if you log into one of these computers, any of these computers, there should be a link on the desktop for the eval. Thank you.
So it's just SSS.
Express yourself. Yeah. No problem. You have a great day. Yeah, that should be.
Bye, ladies.
Bye. See you Friday.
Yeah, it might just be the plug not working.
Mercy House. Mercy House.
Oh, stop.
Mercy Housing. It's an organization that provides housing for Baltimore and refugees. Remember I told you that the whole time before?
Oh, yeah.
But it is.
I didn't know the Mercy.
Probably something that we should talk to somebody about.
Yes.
The one that I was like, we're gonna get into my
That's a brush. You got an
Thanks for coming. Have a good day. This is gonna be like the boringest workshop video. We should have like put the camera like on the table and then had it like looking at all of us.
No,
I don't know. I think we're just recording it for like,
to make sure that we
Yeah.
all stay.
yeah, we all stay.
He's just sitting in his office watching that.
Are you serious? Oh,
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I'm just making stuff up.
Big brother.
Why do these computers take so long?
because they won't update them.
Yeah.
To make friends with the IT guys.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Where am I going on here?
It should just be on the desktop.
On the desktop.
It should say evaluation, yeah.
I don't know what you're supposed to do.
That's fine. That was the first couple minutes that you weren't here, but that's fine. You're just,
You can have it.
thank you.
I want a copy of mine.
All right, you can keep it. I mean, I just want to read and
You
stuff.
can read it.
Should I write my name?
All right, if you want. I don't need your name. I said anonymous at the beginning. So.
Oh, okay.
This is a very good drawing.
Oh,
I know.
it's not my best, so.
Look at that.
And at the back has my dog.
Aww. Cricket is my goal. Wait, does that poem start on this thing?
It's kind of a continuation of the paragraph, but
The workshop is called Suppress Yourself, right? Or is it Surpass Yourself?
yeah, you should not
Express
put
yourself, but
SSS.
it's SSS. I get it.
Wait, so
Is it
That's what I was like.
SSS
suppress yourself.
press?
So
Yeah, like SSSpress Yourself, because like SSS, Student Support Services, it's a play on words. I was being too clever for my own good.
Luke, right?
Yeah. awesome. I like it.
Thanks, Luke.
Yeah. You have a great day.
You too. Stay warm.
Hey, Gia. Hi, where you going? You got class?
Oh no, I'm just gonna go eat my lunch. But you wanna?
I'll walk with you.
Okay. I need to go find a plastic fork.
Ooh, that is one thing I don't have.
Um,
I have a spoon, but it's not plastic. It's my suffering.
It's okay. Like I packed almost everything that I need for today, but then I'm like, oh, I forgot.
See, I can never button his jacket straight. I always leave that straight. God.
I have one like that, and I just don't button it down.
I know, I usually don't get
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you have a great day.
You too.
Thanks for coming.
Let me see how I got.
Is that your last one?
No, okay. Let me see how I got.
I feel like I shouldn't let everybody just escape, but whatever.
Why?
That's all right. I don't care. They got busy lives, busy days. They got no time to do all. I do.
I want to still use something to do with that.
So how's the everything in your life? It is stressful.
I was like, I'm gonna get a part-time job, and then it was like, I started finding all these other jobs, and then I got offered a day job, but I don't know, it's like, it's with benefits,
Mm-hmm.
and it's only like 4 days a week,
Sounds awesome.
and I have like Sundays off, and I only have to work in the morning on Saturdays, so I'm still leave the whole
Turn
day.
this off so we're not recording like personal life.
Oh, yeah.
Probably important.